Hello guys, my name is Fox and welcome to part 72 of our Papal Hookers campaign in Europa Universalis 4. Let's continue. So, in the previous episode, Ottomans broke an alliance with us. So now we're like between the freaking anvil and the hammer, between Ottomans and France. And I have a feeling, as soon as our truce with Ottomans is gonna expire, something bad gonna happen. I hope it not will, but... or I hope it will not, but who knows. Let's be secured an alliance with Muscovy for this case, so we're gonna have some help if something gonna happen. But yeah, in the previous episode we've been getting ready for the war with Croatia, because I want to forcefully vassalize them and maybe feed some Venetian lands to them. And if possible, because Austria is gonna be involved into this war, I want to vassalize Austria as well, because they have quite a few cores, so... or they should at least. Yeah. I have a lot of cores in here, so having them as a vassal wouldn't be a terrible idea as well, if it's possible. So, excuse me, I'm just gonna go and declare conquest on Croatia, because I don't really have any other CB. Not gonna be getting Austria's co-belligerent, because I have a lot of allies. Fighting with Brandenburg might be slightly problematic. Also, talking about fighting, how about we're gonna go and send another one army in here? Just in case. 75 probably should be enough to fight them all, but still. Also, let's go and get some leaders in charge before we're gonna engage. And yeah, let's go and declare a war. Take Dalmatia, sure. Oh, and we're getting Black Flag right away. Even though we took like military access from Venice. That's a question I've been asking last in the previous episode. Is it going to be possible for me to declare war from lands I got military access through? The question, or the answer is apparently not. Which is kind of strange, but sure. That's not really... we don't really need to go that far away, so... let's go and move back. Kill Croatian army on its way. Kill Austrian army on its way. And let's go and siege down... oh yeah. Modena, good job. Siege down Austria right away. And if you're gonna be able to vassalize them, like, right away, they're only gonna have one province, so getting them out of the war shouldn't be that hard of a deal. So we'll see what it's gonna cost us to vassalize them, and if it's gonna be allowed at all. And you... I couldn't really move past, because we need to siege down this fort. So how about I'm gonna send my 20 heavy ships to go and blockade this place? Talking about my heavy ships, I want to actually... let's go and cancel it. I want to increase the size of my heavy fleet, but I don't really want to do it like during the war. It's probably not gonna be wise. Also, Modena just got crushed. Did you really got stack wiped? That's embarrassing, but sure. Brandenburg has 38 troops. I have 50, so yeah, you could try to engage me if you want to. We finished a colony in here, so we should probably get a free colonist, or no, this thing been colonized without a colonist. Okay, and we already sent one up top here. He's still on its way. 230 days. Yeah, sure. And you... oh. How are you moving that quickly, Brandenburg? I don't know. Let's go and move my general in here, and let's try to engage with this army. Sure. If you want to engage me, you could. -1 for terrain. He actually has military tactics advantage. What? What? What's going on? Is it like... oh. Oh, fuck's sake. Why do you have military tech 23? If it's like 4 years ahead of time. Brandenburg? Stop cheating. I'm probably gonna lose this battle. And I do not like it at all. You're not supposed to have freaking tech 23 yet. Am I supposed to take it now? Ahead of time? I don't really want to. But I might be forced to. Actually, before... yeah, my 25 stack is almost here, so just some extra troops should be enough to steer this boat in my direction, but god damn it, that was annoying. Also, this engagement gonna hurt. We're gonna be defending in the woods, but still. Let's gonna get a leader to this army. And let's start marching up again, I guess. Because he's probably gonna try to engage me in Laika. And I would not gonna like it. Actually, never mind, he's not engaging me. Let's gonna get to Treviso. Treviso is hills. These guys, you could just sit in here. We need to reinforce these armies. It would be quite nice to have. And he's not willing to engage me in Treviso, so he's feeling like he's been defeated. That's great. Not defeated yet, but at least... Oh, why are you allowed to move like this? That's bullshit. But I guess we have armies to reinforce, so... Shouldn't be the worst of engagements, but... Definitely not the best. Oh, you have a... whatever it's called. Insufficient support, yeah. Insufficient support is really nice. But this battle was just awful. Awful, awful, awful. Look at all these armies. They're so damn... they're so damn hurt. But we almost finished the siege of Laika, which is nice. Let's go and spread you out and let reinforce. I think you should be reinforcing 100% speed on these lands, because it's the lands of my vassal, right? Lose Diplo, lose ducats. Yeah, sure. So, where could I see my reinforcement rate? Like in here? 50% reinforcement rate. What about this one? Oh, really? I'm not reinforcing full speed in my vassal lands. That's bullshit. But I guess, yeah, let's go and get to our friendly lands then. Laika, you also need to fall, by the way. It would be really nice of you. This guy trying to siege down Ostmark again, even though Brandenburgian... Right? Yeah, Brandenburgian army is somewhere around there still. And they're probably gonna crush him, but oh well. And there goes Laika, finally. Catalonia hopefully should be able to handle Dalmatia. And these guys are reinforced enough, so... I'm gonna start sending my armies up top here. And I just want to siege down Ostmark and see if Austria would be willing to surrender. I'm just gonna have armies all around Modelan army if they're gonna need to reinforce. I'm not gonna sit on this siege because it's kind of unnecessary. Don't have access for Poland, that's fine. And yeah, these guys already breached the walls. Brandenburg probably like retreated all the way somewhere around their capital. Also, I have some weird noise in my headphones. But probably like the part of ambient noise. Yeah, so let's see what's gonna happen when Ostmark gonna fall. Oh, we're actually losing Tikin Warskor because... because we're not controlling the Wargol, but yeah, that's about to change. So Croatia is now fully sieged. But I think they're not gonna be surrendering yet, because they have Brandenburg on their side, so we actually might need to kill Brandenburg before Croatia gonna be willing to peace out. By the way, it's gonna reinforce in here. So, Austria, would you be willing to become my vassal? Papal vassal. Yes, you would. It's gonna cost me a lot of aggressive expansion and some Diplo points, but still fine. Yeah, sure. Not gonna mind that. And now I have too many Diplo relations. Yeah, I couldn't really do much about that because that's what you do when you need to have this damn achievement. So, Austria, now I have cores on all of the lands, so I could just go and attack Hungary for you. How many cores you have in Hungary? Oh, only 2. That's unfortunate. Don't really want to get involved into the war with mines, though. Could actually declare war for Austria, like, right this second. Cannot declare war on the member of the Empire, already at war with the Emperor. Oh, that's bullshit. Okay, so I couldn't really declare a war on any of these guys yet. Croatia. Are you willing to become my vassal? Right now? Not at all. Okay. I guess we would have to kill your friend, then. Your friend of Brandenburg. And Great Britain no longer considers me as a rival. For some reason. Okay, sure. And he's no longer valid rival for me, for fuck's sake. At least I have eclipsed him, right? Yeah, so plus 10. But I'm not allowed to get any more rivals, which is kind of annoying. And these guys are about to engage in here, so I guess I have to reinforce. Just not to have another one battle lost, if possible. Oh my... 60 on 45 and we're still losing, even with -1 penalty on their side. Yeah, fighting with Brandenburg was not the best idea, by the way. Let's go and move the rest of my army up top here. I also have costly embargo. Let's stop embargoing you. By the way, do we have a truce with Ottomans still? We do, so I couldn't embargo them yet. I could invest into technology. Should I just go and invest into freaking this freaking military tech? Because Brandenburg is being a real douchebag. I don't really need points for anything else. So sure, let's just go and invest into tech. I don't want to fight with him with disadvantage. And there's like all kinds of infantry and new troops we could take, so yeah. Let's just take Caroline, I guess. And new cavalry. Let's just go and take whoever has like some offensive peeps. Really no, yeah, like these guys. And yeah, also looks like my 25 stacks are actually starting to like stop being as efficient as they were before. I'm gonna send like one army to Breslau. We could go all the way to Berlin, to his capital, so I've sent an army in here. I'm gonna have a second stack near there for the reinforcements if needed. And this 25 stack, yeah, let's actually go and have 2 for the reinforcement issues. And this guy's engaging me again, okay. Or maybe not. Just changing his mind all the time. And we actually breached the walls in his capital, like, first roll. I'm surprised. So sieging down his capital should give us a lot of war score. Are you going to try and attack me in Breslau? You could try. We have reinforcements on all the fronts. Could I change my leader in here? Yes, let's go and get this leader in here. In case we would need to reinforce in Breslau. And also this 9 or 10,000 stack need to probably be killed. But when his capital gonna fall, it should actually cost us a lot of war score, so maybe Croatia gonna change his mind on this peace deal. So Croatia, I just want you to become my vassal. It's not really that much to ask, right? 98 reasons. And yeah, now this guy not gonna have tactics advantage on me, and also units advantage, unit types advantage, so all the engagement shouldn't be a problem. Native uprising, oh, all the way in here? Don't you say we just arrived? We haven't just arrived, but there's gonna be a lot of pain for our colonists. Oh well. Oh, we actually sieged down his capital right away. Cool. What he thinks about that? Not much, really. And I'm actually starting to get sick in war score as well. Oh yeah, I thought that we've been losing sick in war score because I haven't won enough battles, but no, it's not the same CB as we've been using before. Oh, actually accidentally moved this army away. So, now that we've finished with Berlin, I guess we're gonna continue with other forts. Breslau is done. Croatia, what do you think now? -45. We don't really have any allies around there. We'd have our vassal of Modena who is doing some decent job on sieging stuff down. Oh, and this guy wants to engage me. Yeah, I'm gonna actually allow him to get locked. And then we're gonna reinforce with this army. Okay. I know Brandenburg has tons of morale boost from his ideas, I think. If I remember how Brandenburg works. But yeah, that's just crazy. He engaged me and right away I have only half morale. And my army is fucking falling apart. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. This is just crazy. Even with all this tech I took ahead of time, we're still struggling to win this battle. Yeah, lose ducats, sure. Yeah, thanks to this, whoever this guy called, Barcelonian reinforcements, we actually managed to win, but goddammit, it was hard. I have no idea where he's gonna be retreating. I'm just gonna send all of our armies to like here. He's gonna probably he's gonna retreat behind forts all the way up top there. I'm just gonna start like sieging down, I guess, all the stuff without forts. It's not really gonna hurt to have some land siege down in here. Okay, some extra native risings, that's fine. This place survived, that's great. Brandenburg, you're at medium enthusiasm. Come on, Croatia, just accept. Minus 24 reasons now. If you were to siege down like 2 extra forts, I think they might accept. Okay, this one is done. So siege down this place. And this place. And okay, Croatia wants out. But would you accept vassalization? Minus 21. Would I be able to separate peace Brandenburg? Because if Brandenburg were to leave, Croatia would... yeah, Brandenburg would accept white peace. I didn't really want anything from Brandenburg. And they merely negotiating for themselves. Yeah, let's just get white peace from Brandenburg. And let's just get vassalization of Croatia. It's gonna cost me some aggressive expansion, but no one really gonna care, and some diplo points, sure. And we're over our diplo slots by quite a lot, but it's fine. We also still have a military access from Venice, so if we were to cancel this one, I think we should get better. Yeah, it's only 6 out of 5 now. And if we were to like reach this, not this thing, this one, we're gonna receive 1 extra diplo relation, so we should be relatively fine. So now for our vassals, how are we gonna be feeding them? 200 population in Sula, nice. And it just became sustainable. Cool. What we're gonna do with you now? We can start like colonizing these islands, I guess. I already kind of don't stopped caring about colonization because we got all the colonial nation. That was the most funniest part. But colonizing all of these lands is not really that interesting. So, Austria. If I were to use your CBs against Hungary, Brandenburg would protect them because he's an emperor. But we already just beaten Brandenburg, so shouldn't be that hard, right? To do second time. Okay, these stupid events. Lose a lot of ducats, get influence. Yeah, sure. Okay, so armies. Armies need to go all the way into their main lands, I think. Oh, I actually couldn't move past Venice because because I cancelled military access. Minus, who are you fighting with? Defend against mines, mines conquest of Ulm. What if I were to attack Venice right now? Commonwealth and the Knights would protect them. Commonwealth is annoying. And if I actually were to improve relations with Commonwealth, there is a chance they're not gonna join. But now I'm actually Oh, no, these guys are black flagged. All these other guys were black flagged as well, but because I've moved through Austria, they stopped being black flagged and stopped in here, unfortunately. Yeah, if I were to improve relations with Commonwealth and force them not to join this war against Venice, I would declare it right now and give some courts back to Austria, because he has quite a few on him, on Venice. He actually have 4, which is gonna be enough for me to have him count towards the achievement, and then I could get some lands from Croatia, for Croatia as well, even though he doesn't have like any claims or whatever. By the way, I need to improve relations with my newly acquired vassals because they kind of hate me. Also, is this guy part of Empire? Huh. Does he have votes or anything? He does, even though he's my vassal. Or he's a prince, but he's not an elector. It would be nice if he were to start voting for me. But yeah, it's not gonna happen, and for now it's actually there is time for me to have a break, guys. So I'm gonna do this and we're gonna continue in the next episode. And in the next episode we're gonna try to grow these 2 newly acquired vassals. So if you enjoyed watching this, you could leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. And if you want to leave a comment, I will do it. And I would answer as soon as I could. See you later, guys. Bye bye.